I was playing. I grew up playing a lot of golf, and I started playing. I was a pretty good golfer, and I started playing terrible golf, and I started seeing two golf balls. And my dad said to me, "Why are you playing such bad golf?" And I said, "I see two golf balls," and right away discovered that something was wrong. And she sent me to a neurologist, and he had me get an MRI, and the MRI showed the brain tumor in the pineal region. And at that time, it had separated down into my spine. If you were gonna have a brain tumor or cancer, this is a good cancer to get, which is always a strange thing to hear. But my chances were good. I mean, I looked it up online and all that. I mean, my chances were about 90%, which is really good. I mean, you're still a life or death situation. You're still, you just have a lot of feelings that go through you. And I mean, at that point, I was just wanted to get through it. At that time, a lot of emotions didn't come up, which is why we have some of the support group, because afterwards, a lot of emotions come up afterwards, and you need to talk about it after. But when I was going through it, I just wanted to sort of get through it. After college, I just wanted to do more, because Livestrong was sort of a national thing, all around the country, and I wanted something more I could do more locally. And I found the Cancer Community Center. I went to the Live to Thrive group for the first time, the Young Cancer Survivor group the first time. I was just looking for connections with people my age who's been through the similar thing.
So in the beginning, I felt like I was here for a purpose or a reason, but it wasn't necessarily what the group was about in the beginning. But then I realized, you know what? No, we're all here. We're all survivors.
I facilitate the group, which is, I don't interact a whole lot with them. I ask a couple questions here and there, and I sort of let them go off on what they want to talk about. Are you excited to go back to work?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I miss my little client.
And we talk about issues that affect our population that went through cancer between ages of usually 18 and 40. And we talk about relationships, dating, work, school.
My husband and I decided not to wait to have the baby, that she was going to have to go through a round of chemo with me. And then I continued my chemo, but she's phenomenal. Like, she is the greatest little thing in the world, and she's wicked, wicked strong. And so I always say the chemo made her stronger. Like, it healed her mommy, and it made her really strong.
I love just coming here and listening to their stories, and it just helps you relate to, if you have a bad day, you think of your story and you think of the other people's stories, and it's really not that bad a day.